Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at DSV Stadium. This should be a classic between Williamstown and Port Melbourne. On paper, this one seems like a mismatch, but it is still early in the season and there's time for the stragglers to make up ground. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Seagulls. They come in well back, and understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. It's first versus 14th, and there's been no love for the underdog this week. They have a point to prove. We're ready for a start. Witts wins the first tap. Dealt with the pressure. Anderson. Miller. Got the handball away. Gets his kick despite the heat. You can't question his commitment. He's off target.
He stabbed at that one a bit rather than kicking through it.
Ryan with the footy. McCarthy has charged into space. Chips to halfback. Ryan working hard and being rewarded. The Borough moving the ball well. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate? It must be his birthday. Drives it inside the forward 50. Pearce is a rock in defence. Takes the safe option. Bolton with a chance to run. Got a little time here. Spills the mark. McCarthy. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The umpire will have it. Witts with a deft tap. Mitchell throws it on the boot. Bolton on centre wing is marked. Noble in the right spot. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Witts, the winner there. Rao, Graham. That's a bit of a waste. Penetrating ball. Andrew wins it back. Great mark. Noble. He's been accosted. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire says he had no prior. Rucks go at it. Brayshaw. Graham is calm in a crisis. Good thinking and good execution too. Witts. Greenwood only knows one way. The Seagulls looking ominous. Reed couldn't mark. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Quality delivery by foot. That's a useful ball. Bolton. Dangerous to leave on his own. Reed. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Darcy wins the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No fluency for either side yet. Witts showing his skills. Rao. Anderson. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Superb kick. The defence is disorganised. King in the clear. Golden opportunity here.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Reed has found some space. They're moving the footy well here. Warner on a lead. Neat little worm burner. This is good ball movement. Reed. He's been busy so far. Mitchell. Strong grab. They'll compete inside the 50. Collins tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bolton gets to it first. No easy exit. Keeps it low. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Borough off to a good start. Darcy wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Kicks to space. Brock went bang. Reed gets the kick away. Andrew read that well. Sweeping handball. Ballard. Reed takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Can't hang on under close attention. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Brock in no man's land. Greenwood desperate to win it back. They're tackling with venom today. Darcy got his palm to it. Mitchell, Sarong, cops some unwanted attention. We will do it all again. Witts showing his skills. Rao, he's been dispossessed. Miller, stripped of the footy. Bennett needs to be quick. They must tidy up their kicking. They'll take the patient approach. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Big tackle laid. King gives the handball away. Greenwood, which way will it bounce? Out wide with the kick. Graham intercepts on centre wing. Tidy ball. Punch that like he meant it. He's under close attention. Ryan, all on his own. The Seagulls have denied them the corridor. They've opened them up here. Normally delivers. That's well played. The defence has fallen down. Switkowski can just about go all the way. The Borough looks sharp early. Collier Dawkins with a terrific mark deep in defence. Taking time to assess the options. Bennett can keep it moving. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Rioli somehow released the ball. Miller hacking it forward. Brock, we've seen that before. Feeling the heat. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Witts with a deft tap. Graham, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Jackson, great body work. The Borough showing some good signs early. Powell wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Noble, careful with the kick. Bennett pushes into space and receives the footy. Greenwood outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Probing ball. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Jackson works hard to present. He doesn't waste many. Hobbs has got off the chain. The Borough look well drilled. Punched away. Collins. And they're out of trouble. That's an impressive mark. Clever kick. Rao. This is a big opportunity. Can he hit a target? Good work rate. Anderson sets a task for the forwards. Ryan spoils. Graham. No one can mark. Taking no chances there.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Ryan to bring it back in. McCarthy presents in space. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. What's he got on offer? Into the middle with the kick. Rao reads the ball so well. Reed. It's a race for goal. Miller. It's there.
That might ease some nerves after some wayward shots at goal early.
The Seagulls in front now. Witts slaps it out. Rao, terrific tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Witts looking for territory. Rao, Miller, can he impose himself on the match? Anderson gets his kick despite the heat. McCarthy can't mark. Warner doesn't often waste it. Darcy at centre half back. His field kicking is normally first rate. Noble intercepts, goes long. Witts is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The Seagulls with a late chance.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Seagulls conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Darcy wins it down. Hobbs runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Sturt had his name written all over it. Leaves it behind. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He's going about it with the sort of confidence that suggests he could be in for a big game today.
The Borough have got it back to 3 points. Witts with a deft tap. Rao. Quarter time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
That was absorbing and hopefully an indicator of what's to come in the final three quarters. Both sides struggle to keep the ball at times, but the pressure has been fierce and you can easily see this one being tight all day. A little bit more patience might be needed to construct goals today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Trusting the game plan and back with
Come on,
skill.
Yeah, let's get it, boys.
Witts has got on top. Anderson, he'll pump them into attack once more. Walter, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Witts has had his measure today. The Borough under great pressure. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Mitchell is hard to beat one-on-one. What's he got on offer? What a game he's having. Brock has charged into space. Good thinking and good execution too. Scrounges a kick. The Borough moving the ball well. Brock, Mitchell with a chance to run. Picking their way through. Bolton, here's real danger now. Switkowski, that's a big play. He's been quiet. Collins making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Reed. Noble to bring it in. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. You can't question his commitment. Good-looking kick. He's hit up the lead. The Borough forcing them out wide. Rao working hard and being rewarded. Ignoring the corridor for now. No wonder coaches go grey. Hewland read it well. Can he find a teammate? And that's a letdown. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Sees something he likes. They could be in front in a minute. Andrew doing what he does best. Ballard. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with great intent. Darcy with the tap. Mitchell on the same page as his ruck. Reed, Brayshaw. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too.
We're going to see lead change, number 4.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Collier Dawkins has found some space. Collins, that's good work rate. And they're away. The Seagulls are out of trouble. Little one to half back. Bolton couldn't complete the mark. Noble. King on centre wing is marked. Well-weighted kick. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? This deserves a goal. Reed is the target and he marks.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Seagulls with the first of the second term. Witts showing his skills. Miller in the right spot. Graham, they've worked it well. Penetrating ball. Thumped away. McCarthy, he ran into a brick wall. You asked for it, you got it. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Brayshaw dealt with the pressure. Warner, Sarong, Reed running in support. Brock, you have to be tough to play this game. Delivers to centre half forward. Andrew couldn't reel it in. Voss, Switkowski takes the hand pass. Hobbs, advantage paid. McCarthy clears the area. He just dropped it. Collier Dawkins. The Seagulls should score here. Can they beat them back to goal? Brown absorbs the pressure. The umpire says he had no prior. Darcy got his palm to it. Hobbs, he's caught. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Darcy wins the tap. Brayshaw squeezes the kick. Reed all on his own. Normally delivers. McDonald fumbles. Could be costly. Ryan, he's stopped in his tracks. Anderson affects the turnover. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Darcy wins it down. Brayshaw, he's been busy so far. Reed only knows one way. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Voss, good tackle. Hurried kick goes very wide. Thought his way through it. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? He's been industrious. Greenwood gets to the front spot. Hewland, he's gone. Ryan mops that one up. Blasts away. In no man's land. Voss, it's no place for the faint-hearted. No leniency from the umpire there.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Manages to find a teammate. Searching kick. They could be vulnerable here. Can he hit a target? Reed, they've worked it well. Shaves the grass with that one. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Touch and go. Misses.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
Noble brings it back in. This spells trouble. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Jackson looking for territory. Hobbs. Reed demanded the footy and got it.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Scores level. This is absorbing. The big men fly. Anderson, Graham, Witts trying to find a path. Bennett on a lead. Probing ball. Ryan makes good contact. Rao, Collier Dawkins throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Seagulls restore their one-goal buffer. Jackson slaps it out. Brayshaw, Hobbs, Reed under pressure. Sarong on the non-preferred. Switkowski has it within range. Pokes it into the pocket. Voss, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. He'd like to have that one back.
Missed the target by a long way.
Graham presents in space. Noble, he's taken a beauty. Gives away a free and the moment passes. Tidy ball. The kick is precise. That's a good option and this looks promising. Noble. Defence 101 there. Sarong was committed to the contest. Taken to ground. The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Brown looms large as usual.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Rao, he's been dispossessed. McRae, desperate to win it back. Jackson, Reed, Bolton. This should be a goal. Big chance, and he does not let them down.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. McRae navigated the traffic. It's a tough game. Manages to get off a handball. Anderson. The umpire will have it. Witts has probably got the points at this stage. He's run into trouble. We've got another stoppage.
Most of us thought this would be a one-sided game today, but it hasn't been the case so far. We have got a beauty on our hands.
Graham, Rao, Bennett, Anderson. They cannot keep him quiet. Who's front and centre? It'll be tossed in the pocket.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Jackson smashes it out of there. McRae, Sarong in the thick of it as ever. Reed, boot, ball, goal!
That was a nightmare of a turnover. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
The Seagulls are holding them at bay. Witts with the tap, closed him down. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Witts smashes it out of there. Anderson, Graham, he'll be sore in the morning. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Witts wins it. Rao, Miller. The team physios will be working overtime. That's a great tackle and it's been rewarded.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Switkowski, no one's gone near him and he could make them pay. The Borough, not at their best so far. Poor footy there. The Seagulls have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Seagulls are a slightly better team, I think, and the scoreboard reflects that. But at the same time, they haven't been able to get this fully on their terms. And I'd expect they'll be forced to fight all the way for the points. Their best should be good enough, though.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Witts has got on top. Anderson. He might have thought about hand passing. Bennett. I've liked his game today. Dudley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. And we'll have a throw in.
Not many expected this match to be so close, given how far apart on the ladder these sides both are.
Witts has rucked tirelessly. Rao. Graham. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Borough are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Borough are in danger of being run over. Witts, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Anderson, Graham, Walter takes the mark and can extend the margin.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Oh, there's some impressive butchery of the footy going on out there.
Ryan to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. Finds himself in space. It's been that kind of day for them. They're playing with purpose and poise. Punched away. Rao. Desperate defence. The Seagulls with a chance for a stoppage goal. Witts is giving him a bath. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. The Borough might be about to start something. Switkowski has found some space. Can he be the fire starter? They're moving the footy well here. They've picked their way through. Ballard, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. The kick was centimetre perfect. Chips to half back. Good work rate. Waiting for someone to come at him. King has charged into space. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Greenwood in the clear. They're a big chance here. McDonald wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Borough are out of trouble. Searching kick. It must be his birthday. They can smell victory. McDonald making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dudley made the footy his. He should have held that one. Dersma. McCarthy sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. This for 3 on the trough, and he steers it through.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Seagulls have made a hot start to the second half. Jackson with a deft tap. McRae, Sarong, terrific tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Witts palms it down. Anderson. Sturt runs onto it. The Borough have been out of sorts. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. That's almost worth a kick. Useful hand pass. Rao. Through the centre square he goes. He's everywhere at the moment. McCarthy got a fist in. This is dicey. Witts accepted the invitation. Anderson drops into the hole and marks.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
The Borough desperately need to shift the momentum. McDonald, Reed, all on his own. And they're away. What can they muster from the back half? The Seagulls forcing them out wide. Turned over on centre wing. Inside 50 with the kick. McRae, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The sprint is on. McCarthy doesn't want to turn it over there. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Witts continues to have his way. Graham, this should not be a problem, and it isn't.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
The Seagulls have got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop. Anderson, crunching tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The Borough look a fair way off the pace today. They're really battling.
Graham, they've put themselves under pressure. Reed. Sarong, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Keeps it low. In no man's land. Hobbs, he's wrapped up. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
What's he got on offer? The Seagulls are playing like winners. Noble, that's a bruising tackle. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Witts could do this with his eyes closed. Panicked under pressure. They could be vulnerable here. They desperately need a goal. Switkowski on a lead.
Straight in front, should not miss.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
I hope for his sake he can put that out of his mind, because that was an opportunity wasted.
Looking for a quick transition. The Seagulls have winners everywhere. Collins presents in space. In no hurry here. Not sure what the idea was there. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. McRae. The Seagulls have got lucky there. His field kicking is normally first rate. King. That's good work rate. Rao can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Honours the lead. The Seagulls look well drilled. Bennett, dangerous to leave on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. Witts in the clear on centre wing. They've given it up. Away he goes. Sarong. Switkowski had his name written all over it. Tidy ball. Andrew with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. You can see their confidence growing. Gee, they're playing well. Well-weighted kick. Graham working hard and being rewarded. That's a strong mark. They're irrepressible at the moment. Collier Dawkins makes position. Can he impose himself on the match? McRae couldn't haul that one in. Reed. Switkowski. He's stopped in his tracks. Kicks inside the forward 50. Tracy. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
That's skillful. The Seagulls having a great patch. Out wide with the kick. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Under pressure. Dersma. Jackson. The Borough should score here. Ballard is a rock in defence. Doesn't often waste it. Graham takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? The Seagulls can smell blood. Warner mops that one up. Jackson. McRae. This deserves a goal. Voss read it well and claims the mark.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Hey, Riley, just up to the third quarter of the original VFL rivalry between Williamstown and Port Melbourne in this one. Your favourite VFL team, Williamstown, are up by 31 points.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
That hurts. It's been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Takes the short option from the kick in. He's hit up the lead. Ballard. That's a useful ball. Hewland pushes into space and receives the footy. Can they get it forward this time? McRae spoils. Graham taken to ground. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Jackson, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Brayshaw. He doesn't waste many. Mitchell with a chance to run. Sarong, he's generally a good kick. And that's a letdown. Takes the short option. Hewland on centre wing is marked. He's had little impact so far. No wonder coaches go grey. They're huffing and puffing. Ryan wins it back. Great mark. tries a safe ball. McDonald works hard to present. Slowing it down. They need a goal.
That was a great
It's at
win
the
by
wrong
with the
end,
West
sadly.
Torrents, winning by
They're
2 points
tackling
against the
with
Double
venom
Blues
today.
at Unley Oval. While I was doing
Wits,
the
it's been a
Gold Coast
mighty performance.
rebuild, Riley, I
Graham
think I must have
pulls
found
the
you an
trigger. Perhaps
AFLW
prematurely.
girlfriend in that one, which
It's a
was
behind.
Collingwood
just
women's
about
player
put them out of their reach.
Imogen
The
Trengo, formerly of
Seagulls
Woodville
were
West
looking good
Torrens.
at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Borough haven't coped particularly well with the pressure, and they haven't had many opportunities to show off their foot skills. That's why I'd like to see them get on their bikes and spread, force the opposition to defend more, and give their forwards the best chance to take a mark and kick a goal. Turning this into a more uncontested match seems their best hope for a come-from-behind victory.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Sarong. Mitchell got the handball away. He's been accosted. Throws it on the boot. Hewland. Ballard. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he had no prior. Same old, same old. Graham. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Miller. Great body work. Normally delivers. Greenwood has found some space. Drives it inside the forward 50. Drops the football. Good thinking and good execution too. Sturt. Marks on centre wing. Not a lot of positives today. Dudley.
It's looking like a good win for the mighty Seagulls against against their arch rivals, the Borough.
It'd be an understatement to say they need this.
Night, Mum. It's a great win for Williamstown against the old enemy, the Port Melbourne Borough.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Powell with the footy. That's well played. They're playing with purpose and poise. Quality delivery by foot. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? He's only had the one inside 50. Hewland. Careful with the kick. Greenwood has got loose. The Borough are chasing tail. Anderson working hard and presenting well. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Brown outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
To finish off the good work.
Brown, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Darcy, a rare win. They have a good understanding, those two. Switkowski drops into the hole and marks. Can he be the fire starter? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Miller has charged into space. Probing ball. Rioli spills out in the tackle. Voss runs onto it. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Tracy, he's taken a beauty.
The Borough are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Certainly is a terrific game for Williamstown in this VFL season. They're currently 6-0.
Tracy, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They've got a chance to, well, stay undefeated after round 7.
Just that.
Next round.
The Borough need to back that up and generate some momentum. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw, Mitchell, a bit of a panicked handball. They've got it won, but still they go. Reed, McRae. Who's front and centre? Collins, Noble. Clever kick. No one can mark. Dersma. Reed. It's a hot footy. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Darcy with the tap. McRae, Mitchell. I've liked his game today.
I reckon so. I reckon once your
He's been
time at
quiet.
us,
What can they
once your time
muster
in
from
the
the back
AFL's
half?
finished, I reckon you'll be at
The Borough
back at
have
Woodville
denied them the
Times.
corridor. They're moving the footy well here. Anderson. Greenwood on a lead. Hewland with time. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50.
Could be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Bolton brings it back in. The kick is precise. Finds himself in space. The Borough haven't thrown the towel in. Reed, within range, can make them pay.
This to seal it.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Darcy wins it. Hobbs. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Sturt. That's good work rate. Darcy.
And that's all she wrote. Williamstown have won
Fancied
the
his
game.
chances from there. Switkowski. Right place, right time. Goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Borough haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Witts has been dominant in the ruck. Rao, Hewland under pressure. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Darcy gets his hand to it. Mitchell reads the tap well. Reed, Anderson running in support. Rao takes the logical option. King steadies.
Yeah, it's going to be a long way back to Port Melbourne.
They've shared the
But
load really
hang on a
well.
minute,
It's one of
game's
the
over.
reasons they're right on track.
The Seagulls in this form would challenge anybody. Darcy slaps it out. Anderson. Dersma got a fist in. King. That could be a goal-saving tackle. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Witts. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Reed in the clear. What's he got on offer? And they're away. Warner can keep it moving. Searching kick. Noble read that one right off the boot. They've got a problem now. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Closed him down. Goes laterally. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's been industrious. Bolton. He's under close attention. Andrew. You can see their confidence growing. McCarthy tries to
I reckon
spike it out
maybe
of the
in
danger
the new
zone.
season,
The
my new
fans will be
VFL
happy to
season, I might
see
be
this.
funny, but
They've got the game
you
won,
could end up
but they're
becoming the new
refusing to
Williamstown
let up.
recruit after spending time at St
Darcy
Kilda.
got his palm to it. McRae, he's not one to take a backward step. Reed, Hobbs, Darcy, Mitchell, looking to peg one back. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Can they get something going? Collins, all on his own. That's a useful ball. He's stopped in his tracks. The Seagulls are giving them nothing. Darcy got his palm to it, like Batman and Robin. Powell, we've seen that before. The sprint is on, and out it goes.
The Borough have been too inconsistent with their intensity today, and that's not going to get it done against a good side.
Witts, he's worth his weight in gold. Got to get rid of it. Graham in the right spot. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Witts wins the tap. Anderson, Miller, the Seagulls under great pressure. There are no easy kicks out
That was a
there,
great win
that's
for
sure.
Williamstown. I reckon
The
they'll
Seagulls are getting
they'll
the
win
ball
again in
inside
round
50
7.
more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Mitchell, Brayshaw has a ping. It won't be a goal. Never looked to have the distance. Short pass looks good. The Borough have won it back. He ran into a brick wall. Almost full time. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Witts has rucked tirelessly. Feeling the heat. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Witts continues to have his way. Mitchell gathers. He's kicked a goal.
The Seagulls aren't going to end up with the percentage boost they might have imagined at three-quarter time.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Witts is giving him a bath. Anderson, he's copped some of his own medicine. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Witts has had his measure today. Rao is a clearance beast. He just dropped it. Bennett, Graham, Darcy, one step ahead. Tidy ball. Andrew, they must be sick of the sight of that. Rioli, can he find a teammate? That's careless kicking. Sturt in some space on the wing. This ought to end in a goal. Gets his kick despite the heat. Misses the target and it's out of play. Darcy, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Brayshaw, Bolton, that's a big play.
The Borough with a late chance.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
A few players were already heading
It's
back to the middle.
great colours.
To hurry into position
Part of
for the kick in.
part of the history of the Woodville West Torrens
Taking
Football
no
Club as
risks
well.
with the kick in.
And mainly from the
Greenwood,
old West Torrens
Noble,
Football
doesn't
Club
want to turn it
before
over
the
there.
merger in 1990.
The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Rao, Miller in the thick of it as ever. They've worked it well. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Witts wins it down. Anderson. King. He's got support. Somehow released the ball. Graham. The Seagulls have taken care of business, but there will be bigger challenges ahead. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Borough expected to win this and they've come up short. Some areas of their game were exposed today, and while it always hurts to lose, this may be a bit of a wake-up call for them. It's a great learning opportunity, and I expect them to be better for it.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Certainly were West Torrens Eagles. They merged with the Woodville Warriors, so it's time to become the Woodville West Torrens Eagles. The last games were against each other in the last round of 1990. Anyways, get on to the next stream now.